ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì wojire ilẹ̀ yìí ilẹ̀ ẹ̀yà lèkìtì yìí ṣe oyè báyìí mọ̀ dúpọ̀ yìí gbìyànjú sílẹ̀ kámúbàrún olèkìtì ayé mi ń jẹ́ jùyà. Èkìtì lọ́mọ olúṣù àrògùrò bẹ̀wọ̀ ọmọ olóṣè méjì takọ́tabo. Ìgbélárugẹ oúnjẹ àgbẹ̀dàgbàsókè lóríko. Èkìtì ní alára ọgbà ẹ̀dá òye. Ìṣèjọba kan dára ògbáyé gbádùn ara wò. Èkìtì ní alára ọgbà ẹ̀dá òye. Ìgbélárugẹ àṣà àti ìṣe àtúnṣe bí ìgbafẹ́. Èkìtì ní alára ọgbà ẹ̀dá òye.
The Ekiti State Festival of Arts and Culture, otherwise known as Ekifest, has come and gone, but the memories, the music, the performances, the cuisine, and many more still linger in the memories of thousands of people, especially Ekiti who were witnesses to the greatness of our cultural heritage. The Obafemi Awolowo Civic and Convention Center at Ekiti, which hosted most of the events of the 6 days festival, welcomed distinguished guests, artists, cultural custodians from across Nigeria and beyond in what has been described as the most attended culture and arts event of the year. In case you missed it, here on Ekiti on the Move this week are highlights of the momentous occasion as captured by our crew. My name is Tunji Saliu. Welcome to the program.
Ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì wojire ilẹ̀ yìí ilẹ̀ ẹ̀yà lèkìtì yìí ṣe oyè báyìí mọ̀ dúpọ̀ yìí gbìyànjú sílẹ̀. Ìṣèjọba kan dára.
Ekifest, Ekiti State Festival of Arts and Culture, began in 2012 as the main festival for the entire people of Ekiti State. Ekiti State is the festival headquarter of the world. We pride ourselves with that because every community in Ekiti has a series of big festivals year in, year out. So we then sat and said, let's have one festival that brings all of us together. Apart from those festivals that different communities have, let's have one that brings all of us together. So that was how we created Ekifest in 2012. And we've run it every year since then.
Ọdọọdún ni ṣàpérúwé, ọdọọdún léegun jó, ọdọọdún rò gbọ̀nà, ọdún òní jọ ká má rí nǹkan mo rà á lágbára Elédùmarè bá a ṣe ṣọdún yìí á tún ṣe tẹ̀mí o. Ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì ò ní bàjẹ́, ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì ò ní dàrú. Gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n jẹ́ ọmọ nípínlẹ̀ Èkìtì, gbogbo yín pátá lẹ ṣoríire o.
A sacred stillness descended upon the pavilion. The Iwure prayer, a ritual of supplication and thanks that is central to Yoruba spirituality, was offered to the ancestors, to the gods, to the Almighty. From then on, Ekifest 2026 was officially open.
Local government,
It is now my singular honor and privilege on behalf of the government and the good people of Ekiti State to formally declare 2026 Ekiti State Festival and Art and Culture open. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
To us, culture is not just a way of life now. It is a commodity. It is a commodity. Arts, culture, they have become commodities with which we develop the economy of the state. So the economy of arts, the economy of culture is what we call creative economy.
Ekifest has grown beyond being a mere cultural gathering. It has become a platform for talent discovery, cultural exchange, economic empowerment, tourism promotion, and social integration. It reconnects our young people with their roots while presenting our rich heritage to visitors from across Nigeria and beyond. Over the next few days, we shall witness colorful cultural processions, traditional music and dance performances, arts and craft exhibitions, traditional food displays, indigenous sporting competitions, children's creative activities, intellectual engagement, and command performances that will showcase the richness and diversity of our cultural heritage. Another achievement of this administration, which the entire sector, as well as the ministry, holds very personally and very significantly, is the appointment of a cultural officer as a permanent secretary. The first time it is happening in Ekiti State. Thereby making Ekiti State the second state in the entire Southwest to strengthen the hope and confidence of professionals in the sector with the possibility of their getting to the peak of their career.
Mobilization from Ekiti. Pàṣẹ láti tọ́jú àwọn pàṣẹ ní tọ́jú stage.
Perhaps one of the most powerful moments of the opening ceremony was the colorful display by other tribes living in Ekiti State. The festival was not just a celebration of Yoruba culture, but a testament to the diversity that makes Nigeria great. The Igbo, Ibibio, Idoma, Tiv, and Baza communities came out not just as guests, but as neighbors. Dele Odule, the veteran thespian, commanded the stage with a presence that could only be earned through decades of devotion to his craft. His troupe, a collection of gifted performers, moved with precision of a well-rehearsed army, their bodies and voices in perfect harmony. They brought to life the stories of the Yoruba people, tales of heroism, love, and the enduring spirit of community. The Performing Musicians Association of Nigeria PMAN Ekiti State Chapter's presentation showcased the contemporary phase of Ekiti's creative industry, featuring musicians and performers who are shaping the sound of modern Nigeria. On that day of the festival, the audience was transported to a world of power, betrayal, and profound moral complexity. The Command Performance, a production of the Ekiti State Cultural Troupe, presented a drama of extraordinary depth, The Trials of Omoluabi. However, before we go into that, earlier there was an award presentation to some individuals who are termed cultural ambassadors due to their contributions to the sector.
Certificate of award as a cultural ambassadors presented to Mr. Abdulade Akifala in recognition of his outstanding contribution to the development, promotion, preservation, and advancement of art, culture, and creative economy in Nigeria. Being given to him today, Tuesday, the 11th of August 2026.
Ìgbélárugẹ àṣà àti ìṣe àtúnṣe ibi ìgbafẹ́ lèyí alára ọgbà ẹ̀dá òre. Ekiti ní alára ọgbà ẹ̀dá òre.
Put your hands together for Michael Ade.
Ekiti ní alára ọgbà ẹ̀dá òre.
Put your hands together for Prince Dele Odule.
Now, to the drama presentation of The Trials of Omoluabi. This was not ordinary performance. It was a satire, a mirror held up to the human condition, a cautionary tale for our times. The story follows a radiant prince, a man of vision and integrity, who had against all odds used his conditions and resources to better the lives of his people following the death of the king. Through his ingenuity, he brought progress and prosperity to the community, earning the gratitude of his subjects.
It has been over 20 years, 20 historical years since that particular Ajay festival. And a lot has happened between then and now. A lot of rain has fallen and the land has swallowed them up. For instance, the king had long gone to join his ancestors. And the king who was coronated after the late king had gone to the lands of the gods. And presently, the land is under the leadership of a regent. Yes, a male regent according to the customs and the traditions of the land. This male regent by the name Omoluabi is indeed an Omoluabi. Shenya! Hey! Omoluabi! But unfortunately, the land is no longer as we knew it. Peace is no more. Plenty has disappeared, and now poverty and hardship reign supreme in the land because of the activities of saboteurs. Habitanio, habitanio. Pale Dorikodo, Ebitani. Yes, saboteurs and enemies from within, which has now rendered the land atavistic. And that is, the land is perpetually at war with itself. People disappeared in their droves, indigents killed in their thousands without knowing who is responsible for their killings. And now people groan in the pains of these consequences. Our wives, our brothers and sisters can no longer walk freely. They are abducted from their farms, from their places of work, from their home, and taken to unknown places. Yes, even my wife was abducted.
But fate as it often does, dealt a cruel hand. A hard period descended upon the community, a time of famine, disease and despair. The prince, with charismatic ingenuity, mobilized all his resources to salvage the situation. He distributed food, organized healthcare, and sought solutions to the crisis. Yet, despite his selfless dedication, the people began to question his leadership.
My chiefs and I are working assiduously to see to the end of this calamity. Just a little time remains. We shall see the light at the end of the tunnel. You see what I'm talking about? Here comes my mentees, working for you in the various regions. They have brought stuff here to there. We are seeking solutions to the problems of the land. I have set the family. Aha! Here it comes. It was only 3 days ago I sent him traveling, crossing 7 waters to go and consult a level, the greatest seer around here. I am sure he has brought good tidings from Eleguri. Welcome, the family. Welcome. Have you seen the regent, the family? I greet you. No. Our chiefs and our people, I greet you too. We greet you too. The family. What has Babawa Eleguri asked us to do? president. Babawa Elekuru says, I am too small to bear the message for the land. Babawa Elekuru says, my mouth is too small to say what the land must do.
Let's listen to
Elekuru has decided to come himself. And you all know that when Elekuru comes, what we see first is a sign of the flood. Yes. Torí wípé Elekuru abigbárẹrẹ lórí omi does not walk on land. He floats on water. I did not summon you, Baba. I am too small to do that. I only sent Fabi to go and consult you on how peace, abundance, and plenty will return back to this land. I am sent here by the gods. And the message I bear is too heavy for the mouth of him that you sent to me. Bear me. The gods have asked me to tell you that before the sun crosses the sky this day, you must choose a new king.
Choose a new king? That is not why we came to the palace. We came to the palace to seek solutions to the problems of the land. The oracle, the voice of the ancestors, declared that the only solution was to crown a king. The people, in their desperation, had a choice. The prince who had proven his worth through years of sacrifice, or another who offered them the seductive promise of cheap and temporary relief. In a moment of tragic folly, they chose the latter.
The matter is yours to handle. Thank you, Otu. May those qualified and willing to nominate themselves step out. I nominate myself. Is he not qualified? Is he not qualified? This man, since he became our leader, he has been looking for permanent solutions to our problems. He did not get these problems, he only inherited them. And since he became our regent, he has been looking for permanent and enduring solutions to our problems. A few weeks ago, when some of our school children were abducted, this man immobilized our brave hunters and warriors. He sent them to the forest and he ensured that our children were rescued. This man has also ensured that you don't need to beg, you don't need to borrow, you don't need to steal before your children can have access to quality education. He has prepared packages as investment so that your children will have good and quality future. I also nominate myself. Yes. I said I also nominate myself.
The prince washed, heartbroken, as the people who had once praised him now turned their backs on him. He had given them everything, and they had chosen the illusion of hope over the substance of integrity. Omoluabi, the drama seemed to whisper, is not always rewarded. The wise man is often cast aside for the charlatan.
My people, I do not offer you cheap solution. I offer you enduring solution. If you want solutions that will put an end to all our problems, choose me as your king. But if you want cheap solutions, solutions that will give you respite for only 3 days before you gallop into another ocean of calamities, then you know who to choose.
Of our fathers and our mothers, have our proverbs spoken to you? Do you understand the tenor of the proverbial music? Did you listen to the rhythmic sound of the agidigbo? And are you all wise enough to crack the code and bring out the message it conveyed? Because in about 5 moons from today, you all have a major decision to take. There will be an Omoluabi and some sorts of ODD models. During the coronation in about 5 moons from today, who will you and your household choose? Omoluabi or one of those ODD models, the low cost, who promised you low cost? On behalf of the Ekiti State Ministry of Arts, Culture and Creative Economy, we thank you all for coming.
But this is not the end according to the plot. The rest of the story is reserved till October 16.
In 6 days, the world watched us. And what did they see? They saw beauty, they saw strength, they saw color, they saw devotion. It was not just a celebration, it was a statement about a people who know exactly who they are. This is just the part 1 of our account of the defining festival. Watch out for part 2 next week. Meanwhile, you can watch this episode again or any of our previous editions on our social media platforms showing on your screen. That will be all for now. Thanks for watching and goodbye.
ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì wójúre ilẹ̀ iyì ilẹ̀ ẹ̀yà lèkìtì yìí ṣe ó yẹ báyìí mọ̀ tó bóyin gbìyànjú sílẹ̀ ká mú bàrún olè